Here's another tool that might be helpful for those of you who are repairing or replacing or modifying, adding floor joists to a crawl space. And one of the biggest problems is that it's difficult to get the joist into these bays sometimes. So sometimes you can simply knock a block out, but other times you can't. And this video might make all the difference in the world to you. So first thing we're going to take a look at is just one of the construction methods used. You will have a joist sitting on top of a framing plate, and then you might have another joist sitting on top of a crawl space beam. And if that's the case, sometimes you can simply remove a block and slide a joist into it. However, sometimes that will not be possible. And you can see here how I kind of drew a joist in here to give you an idea how in the heck would you get this in here, a full-length board like this. And that would be to simply cut the joist a little shorter, and short enough to where you can slide it in here. And then you're going to install a support block here that will use a hanger. You'll see more about that here in a second. But you can simply slide this one up into the bay. And you can see here it's going to be a little shorter. Then you will turn it up, put a hanger on it, and you have solved your problem. So this method right here just might save you a lot of grief. A block with a hanger, it's still going to be supported well with the beam. It looks fine. Now, if you think you're going to have a problem with the other side, then you could simply do the same thing over here. So if this is going to be easier, a lot of times it's going to be difficult. You know, this method right here would work great if you had some blocks underneath here and some jacks to where you could simply jack the joist into position. You could have a jack at each end or some blocks. And I'll put a link here at the end of the video for more there. I have made a lot of videos on this. Visit the website, and I believe that would be in the Crawlspace repair section. So I'd be under the repairs tab. And then Crawlspace, you should be able to find some more ideas for making these kind of repairs. But this would work great if you had a sag in the floor and you were trying to raise it up. And again, if you have a sag, you could always use a 4x. You don't have to use a 2x. If you think you need to lift something up, use a 4x10 or a 4x8. If you have 2x10 joists, you could always use a 4x10 for something like this, so that might work fine. But this should help you out. If you're going to have a problem on the other side, you might need to add another sill plate. And then, of course, you're going to use the same block method. And that just might save you a lot of grief on your next crawl space joist repair.